Thanks for joining us, Coach. Give us a little insight on how your preseason camp went this year.
I was very happy overall with our preseason camp, and I let our girls know that. I think everyone came in with the right mindset of we're here to work. It's going to be 28 hours a week on court, which is a huge commitment from them, physically and mentally, to do that for 2 weeks. And they came ready, and they worked really hard. And we came in with a very focused agenda of what we wanted to work on, because I think learning from my first preseason last year, I learned kind of how to set ourselves up to start off the season well. And I think we really narrowed our focus down to 3 things. First is consistency. Second was being good on defense, being able to play good defense. And then the third thing was then stepping up and knowing when to play offense. And I think we've touched on each of those things and actually done better than I expected with them in our training camp. So I was very happy with that. The fitness level of the girls was much better coming into this year than last year, so it tells me they're taking it seriously and working hard off court and when I'm not around, which is what it's going to be about for us to get better.
A few new girls coming in this year to an already pretty veteran lineup. Talk about how those girls have acclimated themselves into the team.
Yeah, well, we have 3 girls coming in. Erin Dowd of Northville, Kelly Close from Midland Dow, and Sean Potter from Cadillac. The first two I mentioned, Erin and Kelly, were signed back in November. They are experienced tennis players at the USTA level, high school level, have played at states. And so I wasn't worried about the on-court stuff with them. It was more going to be adjusting to college, adjusting to being on a team that's more competitive all around, and trying to find their place within that. And then with Sean, we picked her up mid-summer, and she also played at States, was a #1 doubles team for her high school, and she has really, I think, been a great addition, not only personality-wise, but also competitive-wise. She practices hard. She is a quick learner, and I think going to be a valuable asset to our team in the future.
Has anyone this preseason really stepped out and kind of surprised you in terms of the level that they came prepared, or how they've stepped their game up from last year?
I think a couple people kind of jump out as far as their tennis. Megan Woody played 2 singles for us last year and 1 doubles, and she was kind of thrown in with the Sharks, so to speak, at 2 singles and 1 doubles as a freshman, and did very well. I mean, she had some great matches, some key matches for us, and was a great addition then. But in the off season, she's really taken it seriously, and she's a stronger player now physically. I think she's gained a lot of confidence in some off-season training and match play. And I can tell, and she has admitted, feeling different on the court. And I think that will be exciting to see how that translates into some of our matches. And she did some of her training with Katie Piotrkowski on our team, who played 3 doubles for us last year. And Katie was looking to step her game up confidence-wise and spend a lot of time in private lessons and clinics and doing those extra things in the fitness center that I think will kind of help push her game up to the next level too. And then Teresa Frederick had some injury problems over the summer, but was also in the weight room. And I think all 3 of those girls will see playing and competing this year at a higher level than they were last year.
No, the GLIAC for tennis is an ultra-competitive league. There's several good programs in the conference. Tell us, what is it going to take for SVSU to have a good season this year, and what programs are going to be out there that are going to be good?
Yeah. I mean, I look at it as it's a double-edged sword having such a competitive conference. It's, we look forward to having competitive matches. It's exciting. It keeps us motivated. But, playing 3 tough matches in a weekend, for example, which we have a Ferris, Northwood, Grand Valley weekend, is also very tough. It's some of the top teams playing them back to back to back 3 days in a row. It's mentally and physically exhausting. But those 3 are typically strong, I think. Ferris is going through some coaching changes, so we'll see how that affects things, but they typically are strong. Wayne State has lost some of its seniors from last year, but it looks like they've brought in some strong recruits again this year, so I look for them to be strong. But I feel like our team this year, I feel confident competing against those teams. I'm not going to say whether we're better or worse than them. I feel like we will have a very competitive match with every team we play this year, and I'm not, feeling hesitant about our chances in any of them.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.